Alright guys, what is up? Here in a game, it's going to be me versus Oxkill. I've tried to get into like 4 different games now, and they keep actually just surrendering before I can even start my game. I think my prowess precedes me. My prowess precedes me. Anyway, so we're just going to teleport up here. Doesn't really matter. We're going to go this way anyway in a second, but for now we can just teleport forwards and then to the right. We'll get there anyway, so doesn't really matter. Now, he deployed, let's say, so I know, first of all, interesting is that I know exactly what what I'm saying, King Killer, no, Oxkill, I know what Oxkill plays, basically to a T. I played him quite a few times, and he doesn't change his battle group really whatsoever. I think he has changed in the last 3 or 4 years, maybe 3 runes. It's the same with, Hegemak. Hegemak plays the same ST battle group and maybe changes like 2 runes. Lately, Oxkill has been mixing in a few more flying champions, a few more of the Griffin type champions, which is cool. But generally, he's been playing the exact same battle group. And what that battle group is, what he plays, is a mixture between meta IS, kind of, and just like Superchamps. When I talk to him about it, he says that he's not playing Superchamps. But in my opinion, it is. Because he plays like Kingmaker, and then he plays like, he only plays support units and then big units, or things that have like late game scaling, kind of like with adaptive, and then he plays like Uin and Talgar and that kind of stuff. So these very like expensive champions. We're gonna go ahead and play. I like the idea of something invisible, to be honest. But we'll play that later, so he doesn't really, maybe not pay attention to it as much. So we'll play the Sticky Finger later. I want to play the Sticky Finger just to get into his bottom font, because generally, as UD, you want to be pretty aggressive, and one of the better ways to be aggressive is if you can get to the side font, so you can split them up and then not have them like ramp up in one position, right? So if you were to have, let's say, 3 champs all right here, they'd be much more effective together than my champs are. Well, UD champs in general, but actually I think that Goblins are pretty good late game just because they get all of the extra upgrades, right? Like, imagine if one of my champions gets Bubble or Blockade. Like, that's not really that bad, is it? So we're going to go ahead. I kind of want to play something with the this Goblin Thievery here. Now, I get to be in this font, which is nice. So first of all, he played the buffle. What I'm saying, the bubble. I would say buffer or bubble at the same time, so I said buffle. The bubble onto the Doombringer. So the Doombringer now has effectively 60 HP, which is nice. It's I think it's 2 turn cooldown, so it's pretty like strong ability in all honesty. But you know, the champion by itself is not amazing or anything. It doesn't have any damage. It has blockade, which is nice, but not much else. All right, we're gonna go into my font. So now both of us have our fonts. Now, the reason why this is kind of nice for me that I get this mid font early is because the UD shrine bonus makes it so that when they move into the font, they take 2 damage. And then at the end of the turn, they take another 2 damage. So this means that I'm already dealing, see, here you see, there's 2, and then at the end of the turn, he'll take another 2, right? So it's not much. Really, it's only good if you want to be able to detect stealth units. It can be okay. But other than that, the bonus is pretty bad. It doesn't come into play much. Okay, that kind of sucks for me, actually, for a few reasons. One, first of all, you know, it gives him the bonus, the adaptive. Second of all of my champions here are taking damage, right? That means he's de-stealthed, or he will de-stealth. We want to stay in this font here, so we'll have to do this. But we don't want to get into the font with anything else. Yeah, he's gonna be de-stealthed in a sec. But yeah, it's gonna happen again. So I don't know. I could keep a champion from deploying? So if I know that my next champion is going to be hit by this ability, do I want to deploy a champion is my idea. I think so, just because I mean, I think it's coming out soon, right? So we're just going to play this. But we don't want to get hit. We'll do it this way, do it this way, do it this way, right? It's going to suck. I'll move this way. If I go here, move this way too, though. It doesn't really matter. All right. So, what was I saying? I completely got distracted. I don't remember. Oh yeah, well the ability sucks. I didn't know if I wanted to deploy just because I'm going to be affected by this eroding winds again. Now these champions won't get hit, but he will be again, but that's fine. The Goblin Brew is very cheap. Look at this, 56 Nora for Pummel, Exertion 3, and Call to Arms. I really like this champion. He's really strong actually in my opinion, at least in Goblins. I think the power of the, all right, so this is my thought process when I'm playing this battle group. I haven't really like played them very much, but this is my thought process. Like, so Goblin Thievery gives me one of their abilities, right? Now, this means that if I get this on 4 champions, so let's imagine I get buffer on 4 champions, that's pretty good. But if I get it on 5, that's like even more insane because it's a whole nother upgrade on a whole nother champion, right? So I think it's better to have a lot of cheap champions and not, let's say, so it's better to have 5 cheap champions instead of, let's say, 3 expensive ones. So how I'm playing my Goblins is all very cheap. You could play this one at like 72 if you give him other upgrades. But I played him at 56 now. He's very cheap, and that means once I get another upgrade on him because of the thievery, I just get another, another champion with that upgrade, right? So I could get another champion with adaptive, for example. I could get another champion with something else. For example, from him, I could take Surge Enemy. I could take, that doesn't really help. Uwin's Hammer would be nice to take. The Majestic would be, well, the Iron Will actually. So really, the Goblin Thievery is just so strong if you have it on a lot of champions. So who, but the thing is, all right, so this is my question. Who do I want to take something from, right? If I want to take an upgrade, all right? I have 2 chances to get a random upgrade here. I have one from the Crop Stick and one's from this Sticky Fingers. Who do I want to take it from? Do I want to take, let's see, from Iron Fist or from Uwin, I have the chance to get Hero. It's not split faction, so that's fine. So I have the chance to get, let's just move these guys up ish. I kind of want to play, all right, so that will be gone now. We can play this. I want to kind of save Nora for one reason, is because I want my my big boy. Do I deploy here? He's far away, and so is he. I think I can deploy. Eroding Winds will be gone. What I'm thinking about is either I just play the Mark of Shoal and then don't deploy because I want my Goblin King. But then again, I don't know if I'm getting him next turn, so it's not the best idea anyway. The Dirtbag doesn't help too much just because the Blind and the Mudsling is kind of wrecked by the Trail Hollow Ground. I could go for a Doombringer. I mean, sorry, a Gloombringer. I don't want to Sticky Fingers is not a bad idea either, but then I am losing a lot of Nora because of the Banditry, right? Or sorry, the Mercenary. Maybe we'll just play the Dirtbag. What is this? How much? 81? Does he have a Relic up? He does. But I only want to play my Rock Pack when I also have my boost out, right? Let's just play the Dirtbag then. He's cheap. Can't be too bad of an idea. Just get back in the font with him. Back over here. I'm scared of spells. I know he plays a lot of spells. I think if I stay back, I did this because I don't care about my AP at the moment. Ooh. Let's do this. This is fine. Yeah, let's just stay like this way. We get to go back even. Alright, so my thought process is I think I do pretty well late, especially versus his battle group, because of my Goblin Thievery, right? I could steal Adaptive, which would be insane, right? If all my champions have Adaptive, that's pretty goddamn good. If all my champions have Bounce, that's really good. If they all have Calcify, that's really good. The only bad one would be Flight, would be kind of boring. I could take an X, which would be really funny, actually. I wonder if I can do that. Take an X, and then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels of Annex out. Huh. That'd be cool. Then I could deploy up here. I kind of want to see that happen. That sounds like fun. Get Annex, level 5, have 5 of them. Because this does stack. So this could be very fun, just to play Annex. Gift Kingmaker. I'm not sure. It's the next champion. So if they all have that, it won't stack. So Kingmaker, the gift wouldn't really be that nice. But Blockade would be okay, not amazing. But yeah, no, the Annex would be really funny. Or the Buffer. Again, I said that again. Wow. The Buffer or the... all right, we're definitely going to just play... Yeah, okay, dude, we're doing this. All right, so the reason we're just playing the banner here is to, one, keep my champions alive, because the next turn I think he's going to go in. Second of all, that means that next turn I have enough Nora for the Goblin King, which I really want. Now, so my decision is now, ooh, I actually do have Cast Cauterize, right, which means he's inhibited, so he can't be cleansed. So it's actually really nice. But who do I want to steal an upgrade from? I like Adaptive, I like Calcify, I like Bounce. So this is 3 good ones and 1 okay one with the Flight. Here, Uwin's Hammer I like. Surge Enemy is good. Trail Hollow Ground is not so amazing. And then the hero should be pretty good just because of the Iron Whale. But this would be the most fun, just because the Annex would be really fun. It'd be funny. But I think we take it from Uwin. I think Uwin has the best possibilities. We have 3 good ones. Uwin Hammer, Surge Enemy, and Hero are all really good. Here we have 3 good ones, but it's kind of harder to get to him, I think. Well, Calcify is okay. Adaptive is good, but I don't... Bounce is iffy at best. So let's just do Uwin and see what happens. I have to move 2 more. Let's move everybody in so we all get the upgrade. Okay, now let's see what do we get from the Uwin. Alright, so we get Surge Enemy, which is pretty good. I like Surge Enemy. We're just going to retreat again. We're going to actually play him back now if we want. So now we all have Surge Enemy, which is pretty strong. Nothing is in range of getting knockbacked by the Uwin, which is good. We can actually retreat him a bit more. No, we're not going to do this. That's a bit dangerous. And I have right now my, he's 58 Nora. So if this Sticky Finger dies, I'm okay with this. But yeah, look, as you see, if I had played more expensive champions, I wouldn't have gotten Surge Enemy on all these champions. I just got Surge Enemy on a ranged champion in UD, and now he has +3 damage because of that. Or now +4 because of the Planeswalker, right? So that's really good, actually. All right, so I do have the Purifier. So I'm not super afraid of him, of the Uwin. I'm not too afraid. Secondly, it's fine. Did that do 5 extra? No, it didn't. Okay. I kind of want to do my Cast Cauterize, because that would mean he can't cleanse anymore or heal, which is a pretty big thing in my opinion. But like I said, I'll do well late. I just don't like the range damage he's doing. Like I've already taken a little bit of damage here because of the spells and stuff. The spell and that ability. But we're definitely playing the Goblin King. This is 100% coming out. Look at this. I just got how much Nora? Or HP? Look, 25 HP on all my other champions. We're going to go in and do this as well. I should be in range. Ooh, we can actually do this again. Come on, do this. Do we do it again on Uwin to get what? We can't get this anymore, so we could get this and this. We do it on him, get Annex. That's oh wait, we could get quest damage and Flame Burst. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? True Nature would also not be bad. Do we wait then and just do the this thing? It's so hard to say this word. We could just do this and then wait to do our Goblin Thievery on the Planeswalker and get quest damage, for example. Or the Flame Burst, both being pretty good. Or Adaptive. Just do it on the Adaptive champion. Move up 2. He dies then, though, right? Move up 2, do this. Nah, let's just do this, I think. Move him back. We can't Mudsling, sadly. Well, we could, but it wouldn't do anything because of the buffer. So we're just going to stay like this. We're going to move this guy back. He's one of the more long-range champions we have with the other thing. And also, the Cast Cauterize is pretty important, I think. Actually, we could have moved that way more. Ah, well, no, it's a bit too late. It's a bit too late. Yeah, no, Cast Cauterize is kind of important here because he does have a lot of healing. So getting on that on Uwin would be nice. Alright, so we could get now Goblin Thievery on this Planeswalker next turn. So we'll see what we get here. Like I said, quest damage would be good. I don't know how this would work whatsoever. This is really... I wonder if this would cause my next champion to have 0 AP and they would all gain 1 extra speed. That's a really funny idea. The true nature though is pretty good because it would do the dispel and confused, which would be really strong actually. So I'm gonna do my next Goblin Thievery if I can on this Planeswalker here. We have Goblin Thievery on the Dirtbag as well, like I've said, but I think I'd rather do it on him and get Adapt over Calcify or Bounce, even though it's a hard choice as well. All right, so let's just first do it on the Planeswalker. Like I said, that's happening no matter what. So we're gonna move him up. And we're going to get everything in range of this, because we want to see what we can get here. So Goblin Thievery, and what do we get? I love this. It's just so much fun to do this. All right, so we got Flame Burst here. That's pretty fun. We got Flame Burst. Now we have 4 champions with Flame Burst, or 5. You know what's actually a really interesting move, which I kind of want to do? I kind of want to just do the Price of Victory, just because I'm not going to go in this turn, but for next turn. Just because then I have the extra HP. Even though this is probably stronger, just because of the strength of body now. Sounds good. Look at this, 18 damage, Flame Burst, and all these other things. That's funny. Oh yeah, wait, like I said, we wanted to do this on him too. Alright, let's just move all these guys forwards again. Get this going. Oh, I'm not in range here. I'd have to go all the way this way, actually. Do this. Boop. Boop. Alright, what do we get here? Let's find out. Adaptive. Calcify. Okay. Calcify is fine too. Oh, we got Calcify. Goblin Thief. Oh, it's so funny. Alright. Oh, it's so funny. I wonder if this True Nature actually makes the Goblin Thieveries go away. But right now I have Calcify, which is pretty strong. But yeah, will it cleanse these? Or no, it's a passive ability though. I'm not sure. Oh no, a spell. That's no fun. Like I said, we're playing the Price of Victory next turn. I want the extra HP. I'm curious here. Does it actually get rid? It does. Oh, that's sad. That actually means, because now all of them are gone, right? All the upgrades I stole are gone. They're not on him anymore. So I'm going to have to kill this Planeswalker. He's numero uno. I do have the Purifier to get rid of the buffer, though, right? But what he did with that Earthquake is he took all my AP away, which is very strong of him, because that just means that now I can't go in, right? He can kill this thing basically for free. I still have Surge. I mean, if he runs in to get this Nora Globe, it's kind of scary for him. Oh, but I do have to watch out with the Blockade, right? With the Blockade, that means I won't gain AP. Right? So I have to really watch out here about this Blockade. When I use my Price of Victory. What's the range? Alright. He's not dead yet. So we could move him over 1 and then Price of Victory and then kill Uin maybe. He went in slightly. Yeah, let's do that. We have 40. Oh man, I kind of want to use the Purifier as well, but we're going to do it this way, I think. Alright, so we're moving him over to the side so we're not in Blockade range. Now we're going to... What else could we do, actually? Let's not do this too quickly. Well, we don't want to play spells that don't... We don't want AoEs, so I think this is the best option we have. Even though, wait, because he has Majestic, right? Majestic means if I go in, that won't really do anything here. So maybe we do the Purifier. We do the Purifier. Just to get rid of the Majestic and flying and whatnot. And then go in next turn, I guess. And this turn, don't do anything. Just do that. Just so he's like down. It's like, get down, son. We could do this just to get him away. Do we want him away from us? If anything, I just kind of want to get rid of him. Maybe we just retreat, you know? Because he had a really good engage here. This is one of those moments where this is very dangerous now because he had such a good engage with the... it's also dangerous with the knockback that will come out from the Uin. Yeah, this is such a hard turn for me because he had that he made me lose all my AP with the earthquake, which was really well played by him. And that means I can't go in now, right? I could go in, but I don't think I can kill that. I mean, that's why it was actually a bad play to play Purify there. I should have kept my Nora. Yeah, because then I could get rid of this buffer here. That was so badly done by me to play the Purifier. So early, I could have done nothing. I mean, let's see. Ooh, is Spellkaiser dead? Yeah, right, because of the Uin Hammer. Yeah, so he's dead. No matter what, one of them was dying. So at least I get the Norglobe here. But that was happening no matter what. This is kind of now happening where he went in and now he's kind of just has this chain of attack after attack and I just can't do anything. Like I can't kill anything because I keep having to keep running away. And he just keeps going and my champs are all low now. Oh man, that sucks. I just lose. Oh well. Yeah, we just surrender here. GG. Damn. All right, well, there you go. There's me losing. Happens when, yeah, he played it well with the Earthquake. I was going to go in the next turn with a Price of Victory. But, no. He just wrecked me. I wonder what I could have done differently. What really wrecked me as well was that Eroding Winds. Eroding Winds hit 3 of my champions, and it de-stealthed one of my other champions, so that kind of like ruined my whole game plan in a way. Yeah, even though I lost, I think my thought processes were okay, right? Like I had a lot of information there that you can learn from, so I'll upload this video anyhow. I'm still just thinking of what I could have done differently or how I should have played it. The upgrades were good, right? It wasn't like sometimes that's the thing about Goblins is you can sometimes just blame the whole game on getting a bad upgrade, and like then losing. But my upgrades were fine. I just couldn't get in. I didn't have any ranged champions, and my engage is really just move in and use Price of Victory. So maybe that's partially my problem with the battle group. Not only is the battle group might not be fully rounded, right, well rounded, but it might also just be that I haven't played the battle group enough to know how, or at least UD, I haven't played UD enough to know how to engage in those situations. If like Mogabate, for example, he played UD for so long, he just knows how to get in, even if you don't have any engage options other than Price of Victory and like attacking ones. Or like Minotaurs, at least they can do the teleportation thing. But when it comes to like Goblins right here, for example, I mean, if I had like a good mid font where it was kind of just trade after trade, then I might have won out just because I had more efficient champions with the boost and with the war banner and the nice upgrades. But because it was just one initiation, yeah, maybe I could have also spread out more for that Earthquake. Because that Earthquake hit every single one of my champions. If I had spread out more, I wouldn't have hit them as much. So, like, moved more champions to the bottom left. That could have been an option as well. What was my first champion? That one. Yeah, hard to say. It would be nice if I could get like somebody who plays this game a lot and really well. Somebody else's input on maybe how I should have played it instead of how I did. Like I said, often just the battle group also kind of matters. But anyway, it was a fun game though. It was cool. Goblins are just really fun. I've been playing Goblins now for like a day. And it's just every game is so damn different because you just get some funny upgrades. Sometimes you like fail and like I got like Faithless on every single one of my champions. I'm like, well, damn, now I can't play any spells. So that sucked. But sometimes I get like Berserker 3, and then I'll have like 2 speed and 4 damage on every single one of my champions. Like, this could be fun. Or Unstoppable. Yeah, I think I got Berserker 3 plus Unstoppable or something once. Or I got the Ancient's Corruption from the Cyclops, the Forsaken one, and all my champions had 8 speed and Life Siphon. I'm like, also cool. Yeah, but yeah, no, Goblins are fun. They're not even that bad. They have a ranged champion. They have 2, if you count the Spellkaiser. They have Shatter. They have Seism. They have some pretty like nutty abilities sometimes. So they're not half bad. They're definitely fun. Anyway, GG.